Hey guys, I have my hard hat on, ready for the shit from the Redskins. I in particular didn't trash talk that much. I was more excited because Michael Irvin was coming into town, and I was gonna get to meet him. It wasn't a meet and greet, just a quick signature. Got a couple of things signed, and I got excited for that. So I didn't really took that much time to do any trash talk for Hate Week. And boy, was this a hate week. But I didn't even get to see the vids from my subscribers like Jay Watt and all of those. I know he has some rivalries with a lot of Giant fans, and let me tell you, all right, with the Giants. Now that I wasn't worried about that game. In particularly, if anything, the trap game I was worried about was this game, and boy. I don't know you guys any crow, but the only thing I'm gonna say is that defense came to play. Alright, that defense came to play and they made us work for those 17 points. So that's all I'm gonna say about this. So enough about that. Alright, what I'm gonna continue on saying is that we basically lost the game. They didn't win the game. We lost it. And how do I mean we lost it? If we go from the end of the game to and backwards, is basically that we should have run the ball, and I'll get more to that in a second. We should run the ball instead of passing it, and we passed it way too much in a row. So they, unless Romo saw the same scheme, right, or or different schemes, basically they probably throwing that that scheme over and over again. And he said, okay, we should pass it. I mean, why didn't we switch? We should have run the ball. Everybody's saying we should run the ball. Shango, everybody. So that's what I think, that we lost the game and we cannot repeat the same mistakes again. Fortunately, we're in the lead of the division. And they're still last. I mean, they need to play the Giants and maybe switch that around, but I believe the Giants are still 3-4. So they have one less loss than them. In fact, they took the bye week this week. So the Redskins are still last, with 3-5. Then it's the Giants and Eagles with 6-2, and then we're 6-2. So I'm sorry, 6-1. Eagles is 6-1. So right now we're in the lead of the division, so we still have a lot to fight for. And in fact, next week, with a win against the Cardinals, we could control the conference. A win against the Cardinals, solid first place in the conference. All right, we haven't had that since 2007. All right, in 2009, with our end of the drought in the playoffs, we need to we need to set our goals really high. Super Bowl, obviously, but I'm not saying that. I can say that because I'm gonna jinx it. But we need to have our goals really set high, so that we try our best and be perfect as a team. They need to be perfect. So hate week is over. Let's move on. All right. Let's focus on taking care of Romo. In fact, I'm shooting for maybe he's sitting out the game against Jacksonville. But it all depends on what are we gonna do with the Cardinals. So run the ball more. Use Murray in those particular situations. We need small gains, even if it's a run defense. They're gonna block it for a run defense. Have a screen for Murray, then show a pass, and do a screen for Murray, and that could go all the way. Screens to Witten or Escobar. Where was Escobar this game? I mean, Witten, one pass, one particular pass was to Witten for the touchdown. They tied us 17-17. Where was Romo passing to Witten? I mean, there was some plays that I thought that should have gone other way, because we weren't passing. I mean, we were passing way too much, but we weren't passing to Beasley. I saw him once, winning once in particular. So what we need to run the ball more, so that our particular favorite targets, get open more, and then use them. You know, Williams is doing really well, and he's going to be hot this season. But kind of like Austin back in the day. So right now, that's Williams, and I'm excited for Williams. But keep running the ball. That's all I'm gonna say, because we need to beat down on the Cardinals. All right, and so we cannot make the same mistakes. I'm gonna talk more about the Cardinals. I didn't like what I saw with them against Philly, to be honest. So I don't want to say I'm not worried, but they're a good defense, especially after Peterson got that concussion and he was out of the game. So but they're strong. I mean, also kind of like us, that we had another defense guy to put in another defense after the Marcus Ware went down and everything. They're looking like that. So I'm just hoping that even that we're ready for that type of defense, and we better be ready. Okay, that could mean home field advantage. If the records stay the same after this win, that could mean home field advantage for us. But still a lot of division games to be played. Still a lot of games. We're barely at the halfway mark. 8 games have been played. I like our record. If I could duplicate that record, I could take it in an instant. 12-4, boom. But game at a time. And right now, the Cardinals. So I'll have a video later up and talk to you guys later.